Hey everyone, it's Gil from Gilded. We have been talking to many of the top NFT marketplaces out there, and we've discovered that there are three massive challenges that they're all facing right now. The first one of these is internal financial reporting. Now, this is the bread and butter of what Gilded has been doing for the past couple years for many different businesses and organizations in the crypto industry. But marketplaces have some very specific needs that they're looking for. They need to be able to track the number of active users on the platform, the number of new users, the sales volume on the primary and secondary markets, the top collections, the top collectors. They want to be able to track all of these sorts of things. Now, if we're looking at on-chain data, technically it should be easy to figure these things out. Realistically, practically, dev teams are busy. There's no time to build these sorts of reports because everyone's innovating and building new things in the space. That leads to the second challenge that we're seeing, which is the finance teams and the ops teams at these marketplaces have very real financial reporting requirements. Many of them are working with collaborators, working with copyright holders to create these collections that have rev share agreements. And so they need to be able to create auditable financial statements that show here's exactly every NFT that was sold, which market it was sold in, what type of commission was generated from that sale, and to be able to produce that on a regular basis so that they can meet their obligations and their reporting requirements. The third challenge that these marketplaces face is giving this type of reporting to all of their users. So, something as simple as an income statement to say, hey, here's all of the income that you've made on our platform this year. Here's an easy to use report that you can hand to your accountant at the end of the year and say, here's my income. This is very standard stuff when you're working with other types of marketplaces, but NFTs are completely new, and this is a challenge that is not yet addressed. And it's going to become increasingly important because our view is that the regulatory agencies out there are going to require that these marketplaces start to report income statements and start to report income to the regulatory agencies like the IRS. And so the marketplaces that get in early and start with a compliance first mindset of being able to collect this information, report it back to users, will gain an advantage. So today, Gilded is launching NFTOPS. It's the first revenue operations engine for NFT marketplaces. So what do they get? They get an internal dashboard which shows them all kinds of amazing stats about the performance of the marketplace over time. They get detailed, auditable financial statements that they can share with their collaborators that give them an in-depth view of how royalties are calculated and how royalties should be split up. The third thing they get is embeddable charts, widgets, and CSV files that they can give to their users with all of their financial statements in there. So the users will have a record of all their income over the course of a given time period. Now, again, all of these things can be built in-house, but we see these marketplaces growing quickly, and we're going to help them get to market faster. So today, we've launched NFTOPS. If you have an NFT marketplace, we'd love to talk to you about whether this is a great fit. Thanks, and have a great day.